What's up, guys? Before you get mad at this video, another day, another dollar, by the way. This was requested from a video that did pretty well for me, which was what age is it concerning to be single? I'll throw the comment up here, but it got 200 something likes, and people wanted, what age is it concerning to be a virgin? Now, you want my honest answer? Wait till marriage. You know, I should have. You know, but I was stupid and young. If I could do it back, I would have waited till marriage. Honestly. But there's, like, virginity is based on your values. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you value your virginity, you know what I'm saying? Like, then don't just throw it away and lose it. So there's no age, right? If you're waiting for that special someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, then do that. Wait for that special someone. There's no age where you should feel bad for not having sex yet. On the other hand, even with the marriage, I think 40 would be like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, even waiting till marriage, because like waiting till marriage can go all the way up to like, I don't know, 35. I think 40 would be crazy. I mean, by 40, it's like, you've never experienced some walls, you know what I'm saying? Some sugar walls, some of that coochie woochie, some of that punani, some of that pun pun. That's crazy talk. As I was saying before, the only reason a lot of people lose their virginity young, specifically guys, I think with girls it's a little different. You know, girls want to lose it, a lot of girls at least, like, despite what happens later down the line, you know, they want to lose it to someone they care about. But with guys, it's kind of shitty in that, I think I talked about this one time, the peer pressure from like society and other guys. I think the reason this comment was even made in the first place was because so many guys feel pressure that they have to lose their virginity. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't like a new thing. This isn't something like a Gen Z thing. Like, oh, this is all new. Like, this hasn't been happening for like fucking decades. Like, even you go back to like teen movies in the early 2000s or even like the 90s and shit, it was the same way. Guys are always like pressuring other dudes, like, oh, I had sex, like, you haven't had sex yet, you know? And then the guys that haven't had sex have been like, dang, like, all the guys around me have had sex before and I've like never done it. And it's almost like a peer pressure thing. Like I was talking about when I was in high school, it was like when people started to lose their virginities, it was like, you know, you almost felt left behind not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm assuming that feeling gets even worse when you go to college. You know, you're in college and everyone's like, you're a virgin? You've never had sex before? It's almost like this surprising thing when you hear like someone hasn't had sex. Like, being like, even at my age, like I'm 23 now, right? It's like you hear someone has never had sex before that isn't waiting till marriage on, like, you know, a religious sense. When you hear a lot of people like, oh, I'm waiting till marriage, you know, it's like, that's what I think everyone should do. But when you hear someone that isn't waiting till marriage, they just haven't had sex before, you're like surprised almost. And that's a fucked up thing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many reasons why someone wouldn't have sex. And like, it's not as important as people think. It's only important because because you're getting pressured. You see on the internet, oh, I had sex, or like your friends all had sex. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a crazy thing. But when you're young, like a teenager and stuff, it feels like that. Like you even look at those like movies, like even like Superbad, that kind of shit. Like back then, people were like, oh, like I'm trying to, like, the whole fucking plot of the movie is like to have sex. This military guy's staring at me. But yeah, I'm gonna turn. I feel weird when people look at me while I'm making a video. Basically, yeah, it's not a big deal, bro. Like, the only people that are worried about it are the people, like, if someone's like, yeah, I haven't had sex, I'm just not trying to have sex. Like, honestly, it's kind of a flex after a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh wow, this person isn't like a degenerate and they're waiting and just doing so good. Like, fuck yeah. You know, I don't think you should put like a time limit on life. You know what I'm saying? That being said, 40 would be my time limit. I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? 40 is like, for me. I'm not saying for you guys. If I was 40-year-old virgin, they literally made a movie about it. 40-year-old virgin, bro. It was literally a movie. he ended up getting some play at the end. Yeah, man, I wouldn't even worry about it, bro. Like, you're chilling, bro. Like, if you don't know what those sweet, sweet walls feel like, the wetness, tightness wrapping your penis, like you're putting your penis in a waterfall feels like, don't even worry about it, bro. Like, you're chilling. So one guy said in the comment, he was like, I was a true cell until I lost it at 21 or something. Like, bro, are you using the term, what the fuck is a true cell? Bro, if you use any terms that, like, and self-identifies anything with cell at the end, bro, you're auto-gay. You are truly, true cell, you are truly going to receive dick in the ass because of how gay that shit is. I was true cell once. Dude, you're homo. I wouldn't worry about the virginity thing. There's so many reasons why someone wouldn't lose their virginity. You know, whether it be like life, maybe you grew up on a farm or homeschooled, and then you went to high school, you weren't that sociable, or maybe you were doing a lot of activities, or like what I was saying before, like a lot of people don't focus on relationship stuff because of work or their career, or they're just locked in, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people were commenting on that video, they were a little worried about the fact that they were, they're going to spend their youth grinding, but then only when they're looking for companionship, people are only after their money. That is a concern. That is a true concern. I just chugged a protein shake. I'm tired as fuck today, bro. Supposed to take a nap, and then I got in the car. But yeah, man, don't worry about it. It's literally, you're literally fine. And maybe you were, maybe you just weren't in a place where you could meet girls. You were just unlucky. You grew up in a town where all the girls were bitches, or you just didn't get along with any of them. You know what I'm saying? You grew up in a small town, and there wasn't that big of a selection of girls to meet. You know, and then now you never left your small town, so you never expanded on that. You know, there's a lot of reasons why someone would be falling behind in relationship stuff. And you know, I also wonder, because COVID for me, it seems like a lot of people are having these types of issues. And COVID for me hit when I was a senior in high school / freshman in college. So I think I was pretty out of my development socially phase. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was pretty developed socially by the time I was a senior in high school, freshman in college. Like, I had acclimated, I knew how to adjust socially. But, you know, that took a while, especially the middle school, early high school years. Everyone goes through this, like, weird, awkward phase during puberty where they're trying to, like, figure it out socially. And, you know, it's curious to me if people that were a little bit younger than I was, like, a couple of years, I think 2-3 years younger than me, yeah, like 2-3 years younger than me, if they hit COVID hit right on that, like, middle school, early high school development phase, and then they all fell behind socially, and like they don't know how to act, and they feel old now because of that. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they're behind in social situations and with girls because of they missed that whole phase. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that's the case. I wonder if they're like a little bit socially behind because they didn't get those years, you know. And then maybe that's why so many people are like, you know. And I was talking about this yesterday. I had someone tagged me in a video actually on TikTok. I can actually play the TikTok.
Okay, so I'm 23, I turned 24 in 11 days, and I've never had a serious relationship. And that shit, honestly, like, breaks my heart, because I always feel like I'm missing out, because all my friends are just like, oh, my ex this, my ex that, and I'm just like, I just at least want an ex. Like, y'all having relationships, I've never even had, like, one serious relationship outside of, like, high school. Like, I had a 1 month thing when I was, like, 17, but besides that, I've had, like, one night things and stuff, but, I don't know, man. I just want it too much, I guess. And it sucks. I feel like I'm missing out so much because, you know, I'm going to be 24 here soon. And no relationship yet. And that's what I want, bro, you know? So, I don't know. I guess I'm cooked.
He basically tagged me in this video, and he was talking about how he's 23 and never had a relationship. And he actually added me in the bottom, and I was like, huh. You know, there's so many reasons why that could be the case. Like, life just happens differently for people. Like, they just don't get lucky with the people they meet. There is, honestly, like, as much as I want to sit here and say, oh, it's all skill-based, like, no. It is honestly luck-based. Like, I feel like all of my relationships were some weird lucky event. but I did do work to put myself in those. So like, even if I go all the way back to high school, right? My earliest, like, I can go through my earliest this isn't even a relationship, but when I was in like 8th grade, I sat next to this girl in class, right? And we didn't talk ever, and one day I decided to talk to her, you know what I'm saying? And then we built it up, and then I dated her when I was a freshman, and we broke up. So like, I was a child, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even really count. But, you know, after that, I met, like, when I was a junior in high school, I met a girl on the track team when I was running, and then we dated, and then, you know, that ended when high school ended, around when COVID started. I think I ended that, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I go into college, I met a girl randomly through a friend at an event that my fraternity threw. It was like a date party or something, and this girl was her first time at a party that her friend brought her to. I met her, and then after that, I randomly met my current girlfriend through a mutual friend. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is luck based. You know what I'm saying? It is luck based. Like, and then some people, like, they just don't get those situations just aren't happening. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there is an aspect of putting yourself in positions for this to happen. Make friends, socialize, join groups, join clubs. Like, with my current girlfriend, if I didn't do fitness and I never went into the, you know, started making videos and I didn't fall in love with fitness and all that stuff, I wouldn't have met her. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't do track, I wouldn't have met the other one. If I never joined the fraternity, I never would have met, you know, the one was when I was younger. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you do have to put yourself into social situations, but then there is like a luck aspect. And sometimes those situations just don't land for people. I don't think it's your fault. Like, the guy on the TikTok, you can see he seems like a cool guy who's genuinely just like, yeah, man, like, I'm having trouble. Like, I don't know what's going on. You know, he's like, I'm putting myself out there. And it sucks. Like, I remember the dating phase for me. Like, I went on a lot of bad dates, bro. I had a lot of bad dates. Like, when I was like, you know, I think I was like halfway through college, and I was like, you know, I'm tired of being single and just working out only. So, you know, I started going on dates. I'm not gonna lie, I used Hinge when I was young. I tried Hinge, and I was like, hey, like, do you want to get a coffee? And like, I'd meet up and we'd get coffee, we'd talk. Vibes weren't good, you know what I'm saying? Then I would meet another girl through like an activity or through class, and then I'd ask her to go out, and then maybe it was like good for a while, and then it just fell off. And yeah, it's hard, bro. I know what it is. It's difficult, bro. And then you like kind of lose hope after a certain amount. You're like, oh my god, you know, this is going shit. I get it, bro. And like, dude, honestly, it is a little bit luck based. I don't think it's his fault in any way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, he seems like a chill guy. Just genuinely like, yo, I don't know why I haven't had a relationship. You know, and it just kind of happens. You just have to, I think you can't want it too much. You kind of just got to do you. And you ever hear the term, when you chase things, they run away? You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of got to just like accept the situation, just live your life. And then like, things start falling when you're not looking for it. Oh, I need some fucking gas. Dang, the sun's setting. But yeah, man, that's it for today's video. Yeah, bro, it seems like a lot of Gen Z is struggling with this kind of stuff. You know, I don't know what it is, but it's funny because on that guy's TikTok, the girls in the comments were feeling the same way. And I think a lot of guys view girls and they're like, oh my god, it's like this strange creature. They're human beings too. They want a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? And they don't get it either. You know, and it seems like the two genders just don't understand each other. You know what I'm saying? They see the other, like, I think girls see men as this, like, you know, this being, and then guys see girls as this strange being. It's like, dude, they're all people, bro. They have interests, hobbies, shit. They were just born different genders, you know? So, yeah, that's it for today's video, man. Don't think too hard on it. Just live your life. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Code Horsemeet on Civil, Regime, and Iron CRUE, and code M33T on the Horsemeet.shop. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.